a one-week delay blamed on the partial government shutdown, President Trump will deliver his State of the Union address tonight. Natalie Brand is on Capitol Hill with more on what you can expect to hear.
President Trump is putting some last-minute touches on tonight's State of the Union address.
He sharpied up a lot of the passages, put it in his own voice. His speechwriting team really understands the president's priorities, his tone, his intonation, the content of what he expects from these addresses.
Advisors say one of the speech's major themes is a call for bipartisanship and unity.
More compromise and cooperation and less divisiveness, retribution politics, as he calls it.
For the first time, President Trump will be facing a divided Congress, and Democrats are already signaling they don't expect to hear much that will prompt them to stand and cheer.
The blatant hypocrisy of this president calling for unity is that he is one of the chief reasons Americans feel so divided.
The president is expected to renew his call for a wall along the southern border.
He is as committed today as he's ever been to making sure we get real border security. That includes a wall, and he'll make that case tonight.
Congress is working on a compromise bill to secure the border, but lawmakers face another partial government shutdown if they cannot resolve their differences by February 15th.
We want to get something that can get a strong bipartisan agreement. And we have to get it done by the end of this week because you have to get the paperwork all done and filed.
In addition to border security and national unity, the president is expected to tout the economy, talk about tariffs and international trade, and call for a strong military. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
And former Georgia gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams will provide the Democratic response to the president's speech. The manager of a Warren County lumber mill will attend the State of the Union address. Roy James was invited by President Trump. He's the manager of Vicksburg Forest Products. U.S. Secretary of Housing and Urban Development Ben Carson toured the mill back in December.